Hey guys, so obviously there's some pretty awesome GTA 5 cheats floating around, so I'm going to show them to you guys right now. Keep in mind, if you activate cheats, you will not be able to gain any achievements for the rest of your session. Session being like when you turn your game on and off, you start a new session. I'm not going to tell you the names, I'm not going to tell you what buttons to push during the video, but I will put the names of the cheats and the buttons you have to push in the description of this video. Keep in mind, I'm playing this on the Xbox 360, so you can still get the same cheats for PS3, but the buttons are obviously different. First cheat I'm going to show you is invincibility. You get invincibility for 5 minutes, and then you have to re-enter the cheat after 5 minutes. But for that 5 minutes, you are completely invincible to everything. Bullet shots, falling off buildings, explosions, you can stay on the water as long as you want, which is pretty cool. So I'm going to show you that cheat right now. Cheat activated, invincibility for 5 minutes. And there's my little timer at the bottom right. And I'm now completely invincible. Yeah, I'm not going to bother trying to find something to show you that I'm invincible. Like, if I get hit by a car, I'll still react, but I will not die. Next, if you don't have invincibility on, another thing you can do is have max health and armor, which gives you your maximum health and armor, obviously, which is very helpful if you lose your invincibility. So I'm going to show you what that will look like. Cheat activated, maximum health and armor. Now I have my maximum health and armor on. Now this one is a personal favorite of mine. It's called the super jump, which allows you to jump extremely high. So I'm going to put that in. Cheat activated super jump. So if you watch, boom, jumping crazy high. And still invincible, so I take no damage from that. There's that. Next is, I'm going to tell you about this cheat, but I'm not going to enter it. It's called moon gravity. The way moon gravity works is if you enter a car, if you get air, you will get a slightly bit more air than you would before. It's just very hard to tell when this cheat is on. Barely makes a difference, so I'm not a big fan of it. So the next thing you can do, you have the ability to lower your wanted level if you gain that, and for some reason you also have the ability to raise your wanted level. So just to show you how those work, I'm going to raise my wanted level, and then I'm going to lower it. So raise. Hold on. Raise wanted level, I now have 1 star, and now lower it. Oops. There we go, lower wanted level. Alright, raise and lower wanted level. Next is the fast run, which obviously lets you run a lot faster than normally. Like 2 or 3 times faster than you normally could. Which is pretty great. So I'm going to do that. Fast run activated. So now I run a lot faster. Yup. There's that. Next is the fast swim, which is exactly how it sounds. Lets you swim faster. Alright, fast swim has been activated. Let's give that a shot. It'll be hard to do in my pool, but I'm going to go for it anyway. See if it'll work. Yup, there it is, super fast swim. Alright. Next is rechargeability. If you use your special ability enough, eventually you'll lose some of it. Franklin doesn't have any of his special missing right now because he's not in the car, but it'll tell you the cheat's working for that. So I can't show you right now, but if my bar was like halfway done, it would refill it. Next is give parachute. Give parachute will give you a parachute whenever you need it. It probably will not, actually definitely will not appear on your back when you enter it, but if you ever need a parachute, enter this cheat beforehand, then jump and you will have a parachute. Now this is a really cool one. This one is called Skyfall. The way Skyfall works is that you randomly spawn in the sky after activating this. So yeah, this is a really cool one. You'll just fly around and it'll be very cool. So I'm going to activate that. So now, this one's a kind of a long cheat, but I'm going to do it anyway. I forget whether or not you die if you fall, but just to be safe, I'm going to reactivate my invincibility before I do that. I now have another 5 minutes of invincibility. Now to enter my Skyfall cheat. When I do this, I'll just randomly go over to... I'll just randomly spawn in the sky. So there's that. I've entered the cheat. Now I'm spawned in the sky. Now I'm flying around. It's very fun. So yeah, you don't have a parachute for that. I'd probably enter the give parachute cheat before you do that. But yeah, thank goodness I had my invincibility on, otherwise I would have died. Next are the things that do damage. This first one is one of my favorites. It's called Explosive Melee. Explosive Melee, it means anytime you punch, kick, or hit someone in any way, or anything, it will act as if it's an explosion, basically. So I'm going to do that. Explosive Melee attacks have been activated. It definitely works on people, but since there are no people around where I landed, I'm going to show you on cars, because cars work the same. Boom, kick the car like an explosion. Yep. Next. This is called Bang Bang. Oh. Hold on. Alright. So this one's called Bang Bang. The way this works is every time you fire a shot from any gun, it will be like you just like threw a grenade. This one's pretty cool, so alright. This one's also a tiny bit long. So sorry, deactivated that. So and now it's not working. Bang bang, there we go. So now every time you fire a shot from any gun, I'm just going to show you with a pistol, it'll be like you just threw a grenade. This is also pretty cool. Next is flaming bullets. It makes anything you hit it with catch on fire. So flaming bullets has been activated. So now if I shoot this car, it catches on fire. You can barely tell, but it is on fire right now. So there's that. Next is slow motion aim, which I'm not going to bother demonstrating. Because it also barely makes a difference. It just makes you able to aim in slow motion. You can activate this cheat up to 3 times. First making it like twice as slow, then 4 times, then 6 times as slow. And then the 4th time you enter this cheat, it'll deactivate it. The next one is drunk mode. Drunk mode is kind of funny. It makes your character act as if he's drunk until you deactivate the cheat, obviously. But it's also not as good because if you're trying to run away from someone, drunk mode will slow you down. I'm just going to show you what that looks like anyway. Okay, so drunk mode has been activated. Now you can barely tell, but Franklin is walking around as if he's drunk out of his mind. He also does not run as fast anymore. Barely jumps as high, so I'm just going to deactivate drunk mode. Drunk mode is deactivated. Alright. Next thing you do is pretty cool. You can change the weather. You have the ability to change the weather while you play into all these different things. Sunny, clear, rainy, thunderstorms, snow. Just off the top of my head. So let's try changing the weather. So I've activated extra sunny weather. It toggles between a different one every single time you enter one. So let me make it like rainy. Clear weather. Cloudy weather. Smoggy weather. We get snow. Snow is good. Overcast. Rain. Thunder. Clear. Snow. So I'm gonna stick with snow because it's nice. I like snow. Next. I don't like this one, but I'll tell you about it anyway. It's called Slidey Cars. Slidey Cars makes all the roads slippery for cars. It's barely makes a difference unless you're in the car. It also makes it very hard for you to drive away very fast because you're sliding all the time. Next is slow motion, making everything obviously move in slow motion, and it gets slower every time you enter this cheat. I believe you can do it 3 times, and the 4th time it will be deactivated. Yeah. Slower, and slower, and slower, and slow motion is off. Okay. Next is really cool. You have the ability to spawn certain vehicles. Meaning you make them appear out of nowhere. So I'm going to see if this one works. I might be able to do it here. Can't spawn that one there. Oops. No. So what I could have spawned there was a buzzard attack copter. It's usually pretty cool, but you have to be in like way open areas to be able to spawn it. Don't think this is gonna cut it. Oh, here it is. So there is the buzzard. Next thing you can spawn is a Comet. It's a 2-door sports car. It's really cool. There's a Comet. Next thing you can spawn is the Sanchez. Sanchez is a motorcycle. There's your Sanchez. Next thing you can spawn is the Trash Master, which is literally just a trash can. There it is. Little pricks, that's funny. Because of the needle. Alright. Next you can spawn a limousine. Limousine. Such a limo. There you go. The next thing that you can spawn is a stunt plane. Don't think I can spawn that here, but I'm going to try anyway. Don't think that's going to work. Nope, cannot spawn the stunt plane here because I don't have enough room to take off or spawn it. Oh, there we go. Yeah, you gotta find just the right amount of room. Next, you can spawn a caddy. It is nothing but a golf cart, but I'm gonna show you how to spawn it anyway. Caddy. There you go. Next is a Rapid GT, another two-door sports car. Pretty cool. Try to spawn it right here. Nah, I'll spawn it right here. Yeah. Rapid GT. Next, you can spawn a Duster, which is another kind of plane. See if that'll work. Don't think it's gonna work here. I'll try one more time. Nope. Oh, here it is. There we go. Took the place of my other plane, but that's what the Duster looks like. Next is the PCJ 600 motorcycle. PCJ 600 motorcycle right here. And finally on the list we have the ability to spawn a BMX bike. BMX bike. All these vehicles work obviously, so you're more than welcome to take them out, drive them around, or fly them around in this case. It's a lot of fun just to wreck all this stuff. You have invincibility, you can crash planes wherever you want and not die. Really cool stuff. Just all your cheats are still activated. It's a lot of fun. Yup. The get rid of cops thing is very handy. Yeah, that's my favorite one. Alright, so yeah, those are all the cheats I have listed. One more cheat actually. If you ever find yourself running low on weapons, there's another cheat called Give Weapons. Give Weapons gives you 5 ammo of every gun you have. It also gives you, if you don't have these weapons already, it will give you the sawed-off shotgun, a sniper rifle, an assault rifle, an SMG, a pistol, a grenade, or 5 grenades each time you enter the cheat, 5 RPGs every time you enter the cheat, and a knife. And that cheat, when activated, will look something like like that. Gives me all that. Yep. Sometimes it's not working for me right now, probably because I don't need it. But yeah, it'll work for you if you need it. So, those are all the cheats I have listed. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If there's any kind of cheats I've missed, or you want me to find out if there's something you can do that I didn't list here, then just leave a comment. Let me know. So, yeah. Thanks for watching.